Corn Chic. Yeah, the Iron Chic on Twitter is like the best thing ever.
Yeah, that's pretty. I found it out of whim. I was like, okay.
This one, he tweeted 11 minutes ago. The long and winding road leads to go fuck yourself.
I'm telling you.
The long and winding road.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm telling you.
And continue to go your fucking self.
I wonder if we could get him booked on this show. We've never had a guest.
a jabroni.
We've never had a guest on the show, but that could go poorly fast.
Jabroni.
That would really go poorly fast, especially if he sits there and tells us all to go fuck ourselves every 5 seconds. Although that could be the best show we've ever had.
It'd be fun, man.
I don't know. All right, so I assume we've already started. Is that where we're at?
We are recording.
We are recording. So, welcome to News of the Square. We're fascinated by the Iron Sheik today, and his
Best Twitter account ever.
The best Twitter account ever in a long time. We might have to make that a regular thing on. Well, maybe we'll get to that later in the News of the Square. We'll find some Chic quotes. But with me is Ivan Rivera.
Hey,
Mike Boyle.
Mike Boyle.
Greetings.
And our man on assignment, Mike Edwin.
Yeah.
He's off this week. This week we have Ozzy Oswald.
Yeah, he's our new intern.
He's our new intern, yeah.
Good, Oswald.
We also have that other intern known as Go Fuck Yourself. Okay.
He's got his name changed legally to that, to Go Fuck Yourself.
Yeah, seriously.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
What if someone really changed their name to Go Fuck Yourself as a legal name? What the hell? That'd be kind of amusing.
That sounds like a Florida man story if I ever heard one.
Man, okay, so you don't want to do that to a child, but, you know.
Yeah, a boy named Sue? Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No. Oh, God.
No,
all right.
It
What
could
do we
be a
start?
name. It'd be a first and last name.
Now, we start with a man who's been... We've mentioned his name on the News of the Squared in the past. Mike Tyson. This is from BloodyYelbow.com. Mike Tyson admits to using a prosthetic penis with his baby's urine to pass a drug test.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So, Mike Tyson made an interesting admission on his podcast when he had a UFC's drug czar, Jeff Nowitzki, as a guest. According to the 54-year-old heavyweight boxing champion,
Stop.
What?
Stop. Mike Tyson has a podcast?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
I kid you not. You think I'd make a joke out of Mike Tyson? He'd kick my ass.
I understand, but what the hell could they possibly talk? I mean, what could he possibly... Oh, God. All right, keep going.
His podcast name is called Hot Boxin'.
Sounds like porn.
And Jeff goes investigates.
So anyway,
not now. Yeah.
He previously used a Whizzinator, a prosthetic penis with urine in it, to fool a drug tester.
Whizzinator?
That's what it's called.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
No, he's talked about, because I think he had like a dispensary.
No, but I feel like I've heard about like the prosthetic penis that does this before.
Holy shit.
I don't know where though. Okay, so he has a What else can it do? Is it fully functional prosthetic penis? Is it just
probably not.
whizzing?
I think it's probably just a urine sac. We said, "It was awesome, man." He said on his podcast transcript via MMA Mania, "I put my baby's urine in it, and sometimes, one time, I was using my wife's, and my wife was like, 'Baby, you better not hope that it comes back pregnant or something.' And I said, nah, we ain't gonna use you no anymore. We're gonna use the kid."
So, would this be... Wait, hold on a second. Who's the baby? Is the baby mama Robin Gibbons?
No, he must have had some other girlfriend or something. I don't know who he's currently boyfriend or married to, but
Now, I don't know who the kid's with. I'd be curious if that was
he's
Robin
using his kid's urine because he's worried that the piss might come back pregnant.
Right.
He says Mitski added he thinks that's happened before. Like a male used a urine sample and came back and they said, "Sir, you're pregnant. Either you're pregnant or this is somebody else's urine."
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that one story we read like a long time ago where there was a place that tested your urine, and next door there was a convenience store, and they had to put a thing on the microwave that says you can't heat your urine here.
Yeah, exactly. He microwaved the urine so it's warm.
Right.
Body temperature. But he said, yeah, he got the right color Whizzinator. He said, hell yeah, man. I had a brown one, he said. This guy was so fucking macho, he was scared. I whipped it out and he was like turning. Hey man, take the fucking cup. The macho guy said he didn't want to look at me and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, most.
While
guys
more
don't wanna look at
context
other
on the
guys.
story wasn't discussed, Tyson, who never failed a drug test in his sporting career, was asked in the episode if he ever did some performance-enhancing drugs. The boxing legend replied by saying he just regularly did marijuana because it helped him calm down and relax the night before fights.
That's scary all by itself.
He's going to return from retirement to box Roy Jones Jr. on November 28th.
Is that who he's gonna fight?
Yeah.
That's what I. So you're admitting this now before you have to take a drug test.
Yeah.
People gonna be
That's
feeling for
good.
like a prosthetic. Yeah.
BloodyElbow.com has a story
I
about
mean, I've heard.
Out there.
using a fake penis filled with
I
urine.
feel like I've heard about this before. Maybe it's just I've heard about this on sports radio where they've talked about guys having stuff like this. I feel like this isn't that out of the
This is crazy shit.
We know that marijuana use is rampant in the NFL.
right, but I mean, like, I feel like I've heard about like the fake penis thing where they've used it for the purpose of holding a bladder and not getting caught and all that before.
And you keep it
Like,
close
that's
enough to your
not
body,
new.
it can be warm enough
right
until
I
you
feel like I've heard
have to
that.
expel the sample.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't.
So there's
I-
that. Yeah, I use a fake penis with my baby's urine in it. You got a problem with that? My attorney is. I'm instructed by my attorney not to punch you in the face.
Seriously. Yeah, you're gonna tell him no? Good luck with that.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
You're gonna tell Mike Tyson no. I don't think you're gonna tell Mike Tyson no.
No.
I mean, the first thing is you don't want to even be looking at Mike Tyson's penis to begin with anyway. He might kick your ass or
Right.
something like that, unless he's kinky that way. I don't know. Chic would tell him to go fuck himself, but that's just
What we got next, Jeff?
What we got next? So apparently Microsoft has to make people aware to tell people to not vape into their Xbox Series X's. Apparently there was a video that went viral that appeared to show an Xbox Series X billowing smoke, but it seems the video's creator had actually blown vape smoke into the console to make it appear that something very bad had happened to the next-gen game system. An official from Xbox Twitter, from the Xbox Twitter account, has weighed in on the video in a rather amusing way, informing new console owners not to blow vape smoke into the system. This is sound advice for all video game consoles, and fans probably should have been told to do so. That said, there is truly a first time for everything. The tweet is from the official Xbox account. Here it is. We can't believe we have to say this, but please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. The follow-up tweet from the account provided users a link for any non-vaping related support questions they might have. It remains to be seen whether or not the vaping into an Xbox will become a common thing.
Because they all got cooling fans in them, and when you blow into the intake,
I guess people lick Nintendo Switch cartridges. Why?
well, I'm saying how
God,
we
people
used to blow on the 8-bit cartridges, so they
Well,
work.
that's different though.
On the NX.
Yeah. Anyway,
people licking their
what?
Switch cartridges. What the fuck?
Do we need to get Mike Tyson a pee on it? Maybe that's what we need to have happen.
That's right. You get the Wizinator, and then you urinate into the Xbox, and that helps it run faster.
And then you go fuck yourself.
That's right. You can play your wrestling game on the Xbox and tell the Iron Sheik he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, exactly. Now there's the situation. Who you got? Chic or Tyson?
Tyson's younger, so.
Yeah, but it's Chic. I don't know.
I think Chic would win the Twitter battle, but.
Yeah, Chic would definitely win the Twitter battle. But Chic cheats. You know Chic cheats.
But in person, 1-on-1, yeah, maybe.
He cheats.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. There was that time it took him like 20 minutes just to walk down the ramp at WrestleMania. So. Yeah, no, all right. So, apparently, just in time for the holiday season, Santa Jaws is the Christmas horror movie about a killer shark in a Santa hat. Yes, really? Yes. With the festive season already in full swing, most of us are preparing a list of movies to binge watch through the holiday season. Some prefer romance, while others prefer comedy, and some are loyal to horror. Over the years, I have watched my fair share of Christmas horror movies, and I also watched movies featuring killer sharks. So I learned about the movie named Santa Jaws. I could not hold back my excitement. By the way, this piece is by somebody named Moleti Razul. Boy, I'm going to pronounce that name wrong. Okay. So this person could not hold back their excitement. Santa Jaws encapsulates my love of both horror and Christmas. It is one of those movies that you have to take with a pinch of salt, maybe a pinch of pepper, maybe a little dash of garlic, and be ready for all the ridiculousness that is about to come your way. All of us are guilty of watching a pile of garbage movies during the holiday season. And trust me, if you have a family member who likes the Hallmark Channel, you're watching garbage movies.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
We've enjoyed them too, but no matter how much we deny that public. According to IMDb, the official synopsis of the movie reads, Cody is an aspiring comic book artist who happens to be gifted a pen which changes reality. As he first draws Santa Jaws, making it come to life, and Cody's family and friends are picked off. First, no one believes him, but soon his remaining family and friends find out it's true and race to battle for survival. Who will win? Well, Santa Jaws wins, right? While IMDb delved into the plot, IMDb delved a little deep into the plot. Rotten Tomatoes kept it short and simple with this following. Trying to survive the family Christmas, Cody makes a wish to be alone, which backfires, ending up in a shark manifests and kills his entire family. It's at a 52% on a Rotten Tomatoes score. IMDb has it rated at 3.7 out of 10.
3.7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was like, at first I was like, oh, you said, 3.7. That's not bad, but it's out of 10, not 5.
Right. Yeah, not 5. One Rotten Tomatoes viewer wrote, It asks so little and gives so much thanks to Santa Jaws. Another one added, a fairly decent horror comedy with a hilarious sense of humor about itself. Sounds like the kind of movie I'm like, yo, fuck yourself. Well, reviewers at Rotten Tomatoes were lenient. The same cannot be said for reviewers on IMDb. One person definitely was a fan. This is ridiculous action horror comedy from the tween set that makes Sharknado. Makes the Sharknado movies look like Oscar winners. Why are there so many positive reviews for this Jingle Bell trash? Say the movie won't be winning any awards or accolades.
Where can you watch this film?
So apparently this is a movie. I'm not watching it. No fucking way.
Where can we watch this film?
I don't know.
I gotta go find out where you can see this.
Why?
I gotta check it out. I gotta see what it's about.
Mike wants to see
You
it.
know what it's about.
I know what it's about.
But he wants to see it.
It would only be any good if the Chic was in it. Or Mike Tyson's prosthetic penis. That'd be a good movie. That would be good.
Go forth on your quest, Mike.
This is from 2018.
Yeah. What do you want from me? This person made
Why
a review about it today.
If this movie's from 2018, how is this the first time I've heard about it?
I don't know. Because it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just didn't
it's on Amazon Prime. Okay.
It's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Prime Video.
Movie. You can't make me. All right. What else we got? This ought to be interesting.
Okay.
You want me to do this one, Mike, or you want to get
a little bit of? Is this the news of the sports?
Yeah, news of the sports.
All right, we'll get your news of the sports in.
Sports.
So somehow, when the MVP voting came about for this year's Major League Baseball, a guy from the Chicago Cubs, a relief pitcher by the name of Ryan Tepera, got an MVP vote. And the reason that happened is that Rick Hummel, one of the St. Louis Dispatch, is one of the most respected baseball writers in the country. With a baseball coverage resume spanning over 40 years, and was inducted into the Writers' Wing of Hall of Fame in 2007, and is nicknamed the Commish. So what does Hummel know about Ryan Tepera than the rest of them? Quote, I am sure the Tepera family is delighted, but there's no way I would have voted for him. It was an accident, said Hummel, whose 10th place vote for the pitcher was easily a shock of the National League MVP voting released on this recently, which revealed a 1-2 finish for Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. According to this, Hummel says, I fully intended to vote for Terea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Terea Turner, not Tina Turner. In fact, I remember wrestling with putting two guys in from a last place team, Adam Hummel, who had Turner's Nationals teammate Juan Soto 8 on the ballot. So what happened? How did the Cubs reliever, who didn't open the season on the roster and finished with a 3.92 ERA with a troubling walk rate in 21 games, wind up on Hummel's ballot? Only two other Cubs were named on any of the 300 lines represented on the 30 of the 30-10 line ballots. Cy Young finalist Hugh Darvish and center fielder Ian Happ. Hummel, who retraced his steps Thursday night, discovered that Tepera's name is just 3 spots above Turner's name on the drop-down menu list of eligible voters, where he was able to fill out the ballots. He said the only explanation he could surmise is he mistakenly clicked on the wrong name and didn't look closely when emailing his votes.
So much election fraud, let me tell you.
He seemed to be as surprised as anybody as his ballot registered for Tepera, especially for somebody who's been voting for this for 40 years. It'd be stunning development. People would think I lost my marbles. Well, yeah, we kind of did, yeah. The guy he voted for finished 7th in the balloting, but apparently, so the long and the short of it is, so apparently, this guy voted for a relief pitcher who isn't even any good by accident.
It was an accident. Now I can say I was on the MVP list.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's the takeaway.
The part is that I don't care what you say. That's negotiating for the agent. My guy was an MVP candidate one year.
That's right.
It doesn't matter if it was
an accident. Nobody, no.
Somebody's going to bring that up, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a resume builder.
That's a resume builder right
there.
You
bet your ass.
Foundation.
It's not a Mike Tyson prosthetic penis, but,
Baby, urine.
Does it have the length of a Mike Tyson penis, or is it just a different... Well, anyway, never mind.
Does it come with...
All right,
I swing my bat, and I'm the MVP here, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm sure. All right. What else?
Well, obviously, I had to post this story. This story from CNN. A Japanese town deploys monster wolf robots to deter wild bears.
Wolf robots, huh?
Yes. A Japanese town has deployed wolf robots to scare off bears that have become an increasingly dangerous nuisance in the countryside. The town of Takikawa on the northern island of Hokkaido purchased and installed a pair of robots after bears that were found roaming the neighborhoods in September. City officials said there have been no bear encounters since. So we praise our wolf robot guardians. Bear sightings are at a 5-year high, mostly in rural areas in western and northern Japan, according to NHK. There have been dozens of attacks so far in 2020. 2 of them have been fatal, prompting the government to convene an emergency meeting last month to address the threat they pose. So these robots, it's called Monster Wolf, consists of a shaggy body on 4 legs, a blonde mane, and fierce glowing red eyes. When its motion detectors are activated, it moves its head, flashes lights, and emits 60 different sounds, ranging from wolfish howling to machinery noises. A machinery maker, Ota Seiki, has sold about 70 of these robots since 2018.
Damn.
The real Japanese wolf roamed the central and northern islands of the country before being hunted to extinction more than a century ago. But Takikawa city officials said the bears have become more active and dangerous as they search for food before going into hibernation. A decrease of acorns and nuts in the wild this year may have driven the animals to venture closer to towns in search of sustenance, according to local media. And yeah, this looks like just a thing on stilts, and it's like a bad costume, but it's with fur over it and with robot-looking legs. It's pretty wicked, man. Well, let's hope
it's not a Gundam, though.
No, it's not a Gundam. It's not a giant. It doesn't transform anything. But holy crap! Yeah, have these things coming at you. It's like, I don't know, but given the choice between a giant robot wolf or a bear, I don't know. How many of you would take your chance with the bear instead?
I wouldn't take my chance with...
No.
Or a land shark with a candy cane, the Santa Jaws.
Or Mike Tyson's prosthetic penis.
Mike Tyson's prosthetic penis filled with his baby's urine.
Yep, I'm not taking any chances with that either.
Nope.
No.
No, not at all.
We must solve this bear problem. And one of these Japanese guys was like, I know, I have an idea. Giant wolf robot. And
Yep.
And that's doing the trick, apparently, so.
Apparently so. Well, maybe they're dealing with the Chicago Bears offense. Then they don't have to worry about off Bears at all.
That Bears.
Yeah, they suck. Anyway, so let's see. Prince's Purple Rain tour bus is for sale.
Whoa.
Apparently, with the surge of interest around van life, a lot of people have been searching through online classified ads for suitable vans and buses. Today we might have discovered apparently they discovered this. The original tour bus used by Prince's Purple Rain tour that ran from late 1984 into 1985. The bus is a heavily modified Eagle Model 10 motor coach with a full custom interior that makes heavy use of purple, as you would expect.
I guess.
Inside the bus, you'll find sleeping accommodations for up to 6 people. There's a main a master bedroom suite in the back of the bus with a double bed and its own private stereo and air conditioning systems. Let me see. It was completed to the highest standards that the 1980s had to offer, including captain's chairs sourced from a private jet, a fully equipped bathroom, a kitchen, purple curtains, carpeting, lighting, and a couch that pulls out as a double bed.
Shit.
It was interesting. Let's see. I'm curious to see. The bus has remained in private hands after it was owned by Prince, and it has never been used commercially. It has been given some discrete upgrades over the years, and now it has a flat screen TV and onboard Wi-Fi system that is has both interior and exterior capabilities. The power is provided by a Detroit diesel. Let's see, what is there a price on this? Large capacity aqua heating system.
There's a listing on Mecum Auto Auctions. So let's click the link. Let's
click the link.
I don't think it's. I don't think they've. There's the documentation of the vehicle, all the car porn stats.
Car porn.
Looks like it's from December 3rd to December 5th. It's going to be up for auction.
Oh, it's up for auction.
Apparently.
Oh, so there's an auction coming.
Yeah, in December it's going to be up for sale.
There you go, Ivan. You can live in the Purple Rain bus.
That would be fucking awesome. I would do it.
You could do your Twitch shows from there too. Everything.
Shit. Wouldn't that be choice?
All the beautiful people are in the Prince bus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so my question to you guys: what do you think they're going to start it off at?
I don't know, $100. I don't know.
No. I would imagine, what, 20 grand?
No, it's going to go higher than... What do you think the final price is going to be?
I don't know.
Then again,
starting point. So
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Oh, to start, probably about 40,000.
You think so?
To start, I think it'll probably go up to because you got the music people and the car people, and it is a cool looking camper. I mean, it's a bus, pretty much it looks like a motorhome. Full bathroom, full kitchen.
Well, like I said, it's also for connoisseurs,
Yeah, it's awesome. I'd say probably like 120,000.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Jeff.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Just ballpark.
Yeah, maybe. I maybe about about 100,000 probably.
100,000? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
What do you think, Ivan?
I would say. Well, I would say
$1. It's like gonna bid one. Price is Right.
Yeah,
this is right. I would say 125.
What's that?
125 mil.
125 million.
Million?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to go for 100 million, Ivan.
There's no way it goes for 100 million.
Okay, well, let's go for 100,000.
I said 100,000.
Okay, then let me go with 500,000.
Okay, $500,000.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll come back to this in December, and we'll see where we're at.
Maybe.
Princess Bus.
Maybe. All right.
I'm included.
Can I urinate in
it? Yeah, because it has a bathroom.
It's a full bathroom. I can whip out my Wizinator.
How long does that thing have to be? Never mind. I don't want to know how long it is. What do we got? What else we got?
Story from Nerdist. We got a Florida man story, kind of a Florida man. Another gigantic alligator was spotted on a golf course.
Ooh.
Florida, a.k.a. America's Australia, has wild weather, dangerous microorganisms, GMO mosquitoes, and, of course, tons of alligators. Here, for example, is one of the Mondo crocodilians strolling across a golf course, not giving a fudge about onlookers. And while we can't be sure this is the same now famous gator spotted in 2016, we have our suspicions. And, of course, Matt Devitt from WINK has posted on his Twitter account these pictures of these giant alligators. He was a meteorologist at WINK. With hit Twitter with the above images of the dinosaur giant alligator, it seemed like multiple golfers riding in a car spotted the alligator while it was enjoying a stroll through the heavy rains of Hurricane Eta. Incidentally, it's quite terrifying in its own right. But unfortunately, despite the pictures above and the brief video below, it's not clear how large this gator is. We still don't know how large it is, Tom. There isn't much nearby the gator that can be used as a size reference, despite the lack of clean angles. However, it's quite huge, going by what Florida natives have said about it.
It's fucking big.
And then there's videos on YouTube and Twitter. In regards to the possibility that this alligator is the legendary specimen golfers recorded in 2016, 26 million views on that sucker, we can only speculate. Obviously, the people saw both gators in the same state, and even at golf courses at only 130 miles apart, alligators will travel a long distance for food. So gators can, and this, in terms of weight, perhaps up to 1,000 pounds.
Jesus.
That they speculate. However, unless we can find a Floridian version of Australia's brave Outback Explorers to track, trap, and measure the wingless dragon, we shall see.
Oh, man.
What happened to what's his name? Trapper, what's his name?
Yeah.
Who got
Trapper, what's found his name?
That Chance the Snapper guy.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Yeah, Don't they have reality shows where they're in the Everglades trying to hunt gators?
Yeah, you can't find some whack ass Australian to bring in from out of the country.
Yeah.
You think no, it's not possible?
It's a huge tail.
I saw that picture. It's a big fucking gator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, can take him for a ride in Prince's bus.
Go fuck yourself, man. No, I ain't going there.
Yeah, the Iron Sheik could wrestle that gator.
Yeah, I think Mike Tyson could punch it and it'd go down.
Yeah.
Even with his prosthetic penis,
he'd use whip him with the Wizinator.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, well, what do we got next?
What do we got next? Oh, okay. Let's see. What do we have next? Apparently, Mike has put this out about the fact that apparently Pizza Hut now has a Beyond Meat pizza. It's a plant-based Italian sausage.
Okay.
We got to send one of these to Ivan.
It's new.
Oh. Well, I mean, at least he won't die from eating it like the donut the other time, you know.
Yeah, you ate the ghost pepper donut on.
Yeah, I mean
I gave my best to you.
I mean, the picture, it looks like Italian sausage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have as much of an issue with it. I'm not gonna get. I don't think I would get it, but that's just.
Now, are you an Italian sausage guy or are you a pepperoni guy?
Who, me?
Well, I'll start with you, Ivan. What do you?
Do you prefer sausage or pepperoni?
I'm a sausage guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I go sausage over pepperoni, too.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards pepperoni in my later years. I used to eat Italian sausage all the time. But
Italian beefs, man. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, that's a different animal.
There you go.
I know. Still
so yeah, we'll see if we can get one of these. It says order online, so maybe I don't know if there's a get Pizza Hut delivered to Ivan's apartment. We can Facebook Live this shit.
But no self-respecting Chicago whenever eat Pizza Hut pizza.
Right. Got to bring it in from the suburbs.
Yeah. Hey, you live in the suburbs.
I live in the suburbs. So do you.
Right. Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
We're not going to be able to find a Pizza Hut near Ivan. He's downtown. He's in the city.
Yeah, they have Pizza Hut in the city, don't they?
I'm sure they do. Somewhere.
I don't know.
It's not in the loop, though.
Close to Pizza Hut on North Avenue and Western, so
that's a little bit. That's a ways from you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is.
So plant-based Italian sausage pizza.
Plant-based Italian sausage pizza.
Why don't you just get?
You know something. Honestly, I think I would give it a try.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, I'm not against it. It just.
I mean, it sounds weird, but you know what?
Did anyone try the Impossible Whopper? Is that still around?
No.
The Impossible
Whopper?
I
think it is. Yeah,
never got into the Impossible Whopper. No, never had one. No.
I just don't get it. Why is it? If they're vegan, why does it have to taste like a burger?
Well, why does it have to resemble meat? I thought you were vegan.
Right.
If you're
I don't
vegan,
understand
what the
that
fuck is
at all.
And they have to use coloring because if it's green, then it's going to look even more disgusting on your pizza.
Yeah.
It's plant-based. It doesn't look like it's come from a plant.
Exactly. It's like, they make this whole thing trying to make this comfortable for consumption, but is it really? Think about it.
I mean, couldn't you just get a vegetarian pizza or spinach pizza?
Right, just get veggies.
Why do you need Beyond Meat pizza?
I love spinach pizza, man.
Right.
I love spinach lasagna. Hell yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, I know what the Iron Chic would say to a plant-based Italian sausage pizza.
Fuck you. Fuck
Sorry.
this and fuck you, jabroni.
Okay, let's see. Tower Records. We got one story about Tower Records coming back.
Yeah, Best Tower Records is coming back from the dead. They're going to be an online service.
Well, coming in at a time where people are very warm to the form of vinyl now. Yeah, so, I mean, good on them. If they do good, that's fine. I mean, it's another service. They're going to have to catch up with a whole lot of other people that have been out there. I mean, Discogs, SD, eBay, and not to mention the number of other services out there in the world, Gem and all the rest of them. Yeah, that's. I think Tower should have thought about this a while back.
Yeah, they closed their stores 14 years ago and declared bankruptcy, but today it's announced it's come back as an online service.
Yeah, so okay, let's hope it does something in order to make itself separate and apart from all the rest of these guys in an already swelling competitive sensibility as far as like vinyl.
I mean, here's the thing.
And the usability of just doing it all together. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I think there's a nostalgia piece to this too. There's the.
Of course.
I think there's some people who, from back in the day, it's like, oh, cool, Tower Records. Like it says here in the story where they talk about like people are like.
Pulling at the heartstrings of the boomers. It's like I get it.
Well, even Gen X. I mean, it was around during the Gen X days. I mean. Like there's like their new CEO is talking about how like there are people posting pictures of when they get their packages that say Tower Records on Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and that in fairness it makes
perfect sense.
It makes sense. So I
see what you're saying. Well, I wish it well. Because I've had nothing but great. I have great memories of the original Tower Records in Chicago. It's, going up the steps and going inside, and everything was just so cool. Everybody there knew what they had. They didn't have to, wait at any particular time. The customer service was extraordinary. I've bought many a thing from Tower Records back in the day.
Yeah, I miss the Tower Records. It was on Gulf Road in Schaumburg next to Woodfield Mall.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, when there was just so many of those great stores around, Peaches, and let's see, there are just so many. I mean, Little Al's is another.
Coconuts, right? Isn't Coconuts?
Coconuts.
Musicland. Sam Goody.
And then what else? Then there was Rose Records.
Yep.
Yeah, Rose
Records, and then before it was Rose Records, it was Universal Music.
We had a local place around here. It was called Flipsides.
Yeah, we're Flipsides.
Was that a chain?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was a chain. Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, it was a chain.
Yeah, so Tower Records is coming back. They've got an online. They're going to have online events, including the return of their Tower Pulse magazine, a merchandise section, and of course music, including vinyl and cassette selections. So you can buy you buy Purple Rain and then play it on your bus.
As you make your way around, but just be careful. Don't make that left turn if you want to use your prosthetic penis in the bathroom.
Yeah. So apparently, I guess Vince Vaughn and Rage Against the Machine's Tom Morello are doing a semi-weekly Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, that's got to be cool.
And this comes from courtesy of a new LA Times profile of Vince Vaughn.
Nice.
And apparently, so apparently he's doing that, and then, apparently they do it semi-regularly. It's a Friday night Zoom session. And I don't know if this has included Joe Manganiello, the guy who's got the famed Where of the Dragons campaign that's had like Paul White and some of the Game of Thrones guys and all that stuff like that. But
right.
I think it's interesting that Vince Vaughn, that they're playing. The funny part to me is, if this is a Chicago game, there's a part of me where I'm like, I'll run your game. I'll run your game for free.
Wow.
Just to be able to like say I run the game for like the guy from Rage of the Machine and Vince Vaughn. That'd be kind of cool, but that's just me.
I thought that would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm curious what kind of D&D they're playing though. I wonder if they're playing 5th Ed or if they're playing like old school 2nd edition or what they're playing. But
well, that might be something worth investigating.
I don't know. I don't know how you'd find out any more about it.
Yeah, I'm sure they might be streaming events.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like they're streaming it at all. It sounds like they're just getting together and playing on a Friday every couple Friday nights. So, shows you that in 2020 that things are crazy. It's like, okay, guys who could obviously get women are like sitting around on a Friday night playing D&D. Kind of crazy. But, and maybe they're eating pickle-flavored Doritos. Apparently they debuted in Canada, and now they're going to be in America. Tangy Pickled Doritos.
What?
Tangy Pickled Doritos. What do you want from me?
Okay.
So apparently this is a flavor that's that is a very big dill.
I see what you did there.
In Canada. And, apparently it's coming to the United States of America. So.
Interesting.
They can have that during their D&D game.
Didn't we ever get that weird flavor of Doritos or Pringles we were supposed to get? We never saw those in stores.
What?
We had a story about some crazy-ass flavored Pringle.
Right.
That we never got.
I don't remember.
Yeah, wasn't like a Thanksgiving dinner flavored Pringles?
Oh, yeah, but I think those are like special collector ones.
Yeah, that's
like
only
that.
Online for a brief run.
Yeah, to get that is like impossible. Like I said, there's all kinds of cool stuff on the Squares of the Roundtable Facebook page. You can find out all kinds of cool stories. You can see all kinds of stuff. You can see funny memes like teaching your kids to help deal with the premarital sex. Call Camp Crystal Lake now. That's 1-800-COCK-BLOCKER. That's 1-800-COCK-BLOCKER. So this is kind of an election news of the Square kind of thing. I don't know how much you were paying attention. I know some of you guys, some of these guys who were in front of these telestrator type things. So one of the more popular ones is a guy from NBC named Steve Gornacki. So apparently, for the last, that last week, there was a whole bunch, Steve Gornacki was just everywhere because of the fact that, he was doing his thing in front of the board. And
the touchscreen TV,
all that stuff. So apparently, because of that, with people watching regularly on the Gornacki cam, that apparently that caused a single-handed spike in khaki sales from the Gap.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Apparently, at one point they were talking about it, and they were talking about where he mentioned that he was getting them from the Gap. I've got a bunch of them referring to the nearly wrinkle-free chinos he donned, most recently dubbed the Map Daddy. So apparently the Gap noted that after Gornacki let his fans know of his retailer of choice, they saw a dramatic increase in online traffic, and within the day, a number of straight-fit Palamo brown khakis were sold online, went up 90%.
Damn.
Do either of you guys own a pair of khakis?
No.
Ivan, do you wear khakis?
I know a guy, though.
I wear khakis.
I know a guy with State Farm. He wears khakis.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Jake.
have khakis.
His name's Jake.
I haven't had to wear khakis since I had my part-time job at Target many, many years ago.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't have to wear khakis.
That was what I wore when I was at Deerfield Village Center.
Mm.
You know, the uniform.
Now, I'm a blue jeans guy. I'm not big on khakis.
I don't know how you wear a
uniform
penis under khakis.
What's that? Huh?
Yeah, can I fit my Wizinator in the khakis?
I don't know if it was.
God forbid you don't hold it in the khakis. Hello.
I'll put this on the big screen, asshole.
Yeah. Punching away. So I guess our final story of the... No, I'm sorry. We got two. We got one more. This one and one more.
Okay.
So I guess the puppets from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, both the Rudolph and the Santa puppets went on auction.
What?
Yeah, the two puppets from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer puppet and the Santa Claus puppet figures used from the Christmas special were put on auction.
Oh my gosh. I thought those were lost and gone forever.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, there was a story about, it must have been about 15 years ago, where they said that when the studio, once they were finished with any project, they pretty much destroyed a lot of those models and such. Just now knowing that there were several of the actual miniatures that went home with one of the creators and was their kids' playthings for years. And
right, they give them to their kids and then they're lost or they're never did.
Well, apparently the seller is named Peter Lotero. He was 65. And before the auction, he thought he would never part with the dolls, but wanted to be able to take care of his children and grandchildren with the money.
Well, now he can.
And apparently the Rudolph is 6 inches tall, and the Santa is 11 inches tall, and they were made in Tokyo with wood, wire, cloth, and leather, and they're still malleable. Rudolph's nose still lights up.
Wow.
And Santa's beard is made from yak hair.
Ooh, that's fucking outrageous. Wow.
I know Mike already saw how much these went for. Any guess what the final price in the auction was on what they went for, Ivan? Both figures.
Both figures, I say $250,000.
A little bit higher.
$368,000.
Yeah, $368,000.
$368,000.
Wow.
Wow.
To give perspective, Scarlett O'Hara's dress that Vivian Leigh wore in Gone with the Wind, and Gene Kelly's rain suit from Singing in the Rain sold for $150,000
a piece.
Wow.
And Marilyn Monroe's tiger striped gown from 7 Year Itch sold for almost $600,000. And another gown that Monroe wore when she met the Queen Elizabeth at a London film premiere went for almost $300,000.
Wow, amazing.
I mean, this is history. This is from 1964, and from the picture here from the AP, I guess this is the current state of the doll, and it looks pretty well preserved. The Santa, there's a picture of the Santa on the header. The article's from KSTP.com, and yeah, that's awesome, man.
Wow.
The buyer was not identified, so we don't know who bought it.
Well, all I know is that, I thought those were lost and gone forever after that, after I had read that story. But, man, that's good to see that it actually survived. I wish I could say for the rest of it, but then who knows what others. Animagic. It was called Animagic. That was a technique, stop motion that they did at those times when Rankin Bass was doing all of those films in the 1960s. I mean, they were benchmarks, man. They were beautiful things. It was art, and big voices and big people ended up doing soundtracks for those specials. I mean, and they were part of my childhood.
Mine too.
I look forward to it. It still gives me that wonderful feeling when I see them. They're just blessed things. They really are.
Yeah.
Good to see that they went to a nice home and a nice guy is going to get his kids taken care of. Bless them.
Well, speaking of dolls in a nice home, our last story of the week, another one from Nerdist. There's a stowaway on the SpaceX Crew 1 rocket that launched yesterday.
Have a little child on there. What the hell?
On Sunday, a crew of 4 astronauts headed to space as part of SpaceX Crew 1 flight. The historic mission marks the first full-fledged taxi flight for NASA from a private company. And worry not, for the team is not alone as they head towards the ISS. In fact, they have with them one of the most exciting passengers possible, a baby Yoda. That's right. The team comprised of...
I saw a video on that today.
They brought a baby Yoda along for the flight. And the plush isn't just some cute little accessory. He's actually a high, important member of the crew. That's because he's acting as the zero-gravity indicator, a small object that determines when the spacecraft has reached a microgravity environment.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
We got Baby Yoda on board trying to take a seat now, said NASA communications specialist Leia Cheshire during the live stream. And of course, in The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda is pretty accustomed to space travel and makes him the perfect choice for the Crew 1 flight. And hey, if they run into any troubles, they got the Force on their side. So if they run into a mud horn or whatever, then they don't worry about that. The Crew Dragon spaceship launched into orbit on 7:37 p.m. Eastern Time on November 15th. Baby Yoda was floating about during the journey. At one point, the plush floated into an empty seat.
Wow.
And the engineer, Jessica Anderson, said, I think that's Victor Glover's seat, so I hope he doesn't mind. I wonder if they twisted the knob off one of the controls to give to the baby to play with, like in The Mandalorian.
There you go.
So this is the way. He's in space. Space!
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting.
I would urinate in space.
I bet you would.
I'd take the Wizinator as my zero-gravity indicator, motherfucker.
Yeah, I bet in space you can vape into your Xbox. It's not a problem.
While eating your plant-based Pizza Hut pizza.
And eating spicy, tangy dill Doritos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know.
Dock to the ISS with Prince's Purple Rain Bus.
Yeah. That's what we should do. We should launch Prince's Purple Rain Bus into space.
Mm-hmm. Just like what Elon Musk did with his Roadster.
Right, and then you could take the long winding road to go fuck yourself.
It's the Iron Chic.
I swear to God, the Iron Sheik's Twitter is the greatest thing on the world. Have you read his description of himself? I am the legend of Earth. Watch my movie, then ask yourself if you are real or a jabroni. When it asks where he's from, it says USA, Bubba.
Oh shit!
His pin tweet is, take a minute of your day to be nice to someone, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm telling you.
Awesome. There's a lot of wrestlers on Twitter I gotta follow now.
Yeah. No, there's a bunch of them. Some of them are good follows, some of them are not. But the fact that he goes after Hogan is just the best of the whole thing. Yeah, it's 30 years later, and he's still calling out Hogan.
Oh shit!
Oh god, yeah.
It's amazing. Woo,
that's a good racket. I don't know how anybody else didn't figure it out. Where you could basically sit there and be like a total dick. Well, because it's Chic, he can get away with it. Chic's like that.
Well, he could get away with that shit, you know.
Yeah. The rest of us are
Santa
like, hey, you don't get to say that.
Go say something. Go fuck yourself. I'm in a lot of trouble, man.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking for a lot of unnecessary bullshit. No. Oh my god.
I think there's a couple in there about like Trump go fuck yourself too. I think I haven't gotten that far down.
Santa, Rudolph, you can go fuck yourselves too.
Yeah.
Santa Jaws can fuck himself too.
Yeah, exactly. Everything can go fuck themselves.
Jabroni.
Except for the Chic. He's the best, Bubba.
That's right.
You guys, you're killing me, Smalls.
I'm not killing you. I swear to God, it's like, if you really are in a bad day, just go find the Iron Chic Twitter account and just, like, die.
Mm-hmm. He's
Die
awesome.
of laughter.
Oh, shit. I ain't laughed this hard in a long time.
Well, my favorite is funny because I posted the one I posted from Chic's page to my personal page was when he talked about Hulk Hogan is like forgetting the ketchup for your fries, and I pointed out, notice he didn't say hot dog. He only said fries. Notice he didn't say hot dog.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. We might have to do an entire News of the Square of like the week of Chic.
Just read
I don't know.
the Iron Sheik's tweets.
The week of the Iron Sheik's tweets.
Well, we had a News of the Weird, so hey, that might be the new thing.
Yeah.
We could probably,
we don't have enough Florida Man stories. We know. I know. We got a solid backup.
You know what it is?
There you go. And there it is.
So the music part is, Mike, see, I'm not good at voices, but you might be able to go listen to some old Iron Chic. We might be able to pull that off.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and listen to some old videos.
I mean, seriously, we could go viral.
Like,
you could
be voice guy.
Start reading.
Got this. Yeah. You got this, man.
I was gonna say we could kind of go viral if you're just reading Chic tweets that sound like Chic.
I'm no good at voices.
But I'm good at voices, just not that one. I have to see if I could.
I
son of a bitch. I think it sounds like that sounds like I don't know what it sounds like.
No, I don't got that kind of talent. I mean, I can pick up.
I gotta find some of these other wrestlers on Twitter.
Who are you looking for? I can.
No, they have recommended.
Right.
Jerry Lawler, he's on there. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Slim Jim.
No, Randy's gone. Randy, God rest his soul. He passed away in 2011.
Yeah.
I snapped into a Slim Jim on the day he died in his honor.
There was always a rumor that one of the reasons why Vince McMahon was pissed at him was a couple of things. One of them was that he took the Slim Jim account with him from WWE. And there was always this weird, wacky rumor that he got with Stephanie when she was underage, but I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know, or a very young Stephanie, like 18-year-old Stephanie, to which it was like Vince was like, "You did not just do that to my daughter," or something like that. But I don't know. But I do miss Randy Savage. Cream rises to the top, baby. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know anything about feet, but I can do the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Yep. That I do. Dig it. Never do a Slim Jim. Oh, that wasn't as good. Anyway, all right.
It's time to do a Slim Jim.
Mike Tyson thinks that Slim Jim is that bladder thing that he was talking about. So yeah.
The interchangeable chips.
It ain't no Slim Jim, I'll tell you that.
We gotta find out what sizes that thing comes in and what else it can hold.
You have to Google search Wizinator and you'll see.
You know what'd be great?
If you could put Wizinator,
You know what'd be funny? If you could make a straw that comes out where you could, like, if you put like alcohol in it, and then you were like walking around and like it looked like you were drinking your own. Well, anyway.
That's disgusting.
That's what I said. I thought it'd be funny. Watch people freak out and be like, "That guy's drinking his own." No.
I don't know about that, man.
Wow, this show took a turn.
Well, no, it'd be really funny because
like,
hey man, want a drink? All right, so Mike, if they want to like add stories or Chic tweet quotes or anything else, where can they find us?
We are on Instagram and Twitter. We're on YouTube. Click the bell, subscribe. You know to get new content. Of course, all these shows are on the usual podcast hosting platforms: Google, Spotify, Apple, and I was about to say Podbean, but we're not on Podbean anymore. That costs money. We're on Anchor and Google and Apple. For all these crazy stories, go to facebook.com/SOTRT podcast. Send us an email if you like, SOTRTpodcast@gmail.com.
Baby.
It's all right. So I'm going to time to climb into our purple rain bus, and we're out of here. So we'll see you next week. Take care, and be safe. Be sane. Be happy. And go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, man, that's like low. Okay, gotta go.